Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania in 1942. His working-class upbringing instilled in him the values of hard work and empathy. Biden attended the University of Delaware and Syracuse Law School. He entered politics, winning a seat on the New Castle County Council in 1972. This victory marked the beginning of his political career. In 1973, Biden's wife and daughter were killed in a car accident. He took the Senate oath from his son's hospital room. Biden's resilience resonated with many Americans. As a senator, Biden served for 36 years. He chaired the Senate Judiciary Committee. Biden was known for his ability to build consensus. His early life shaped his political philosophy. These values guided his public service career. In 2008, Barack Obama chose Joe Biden as his running mate. Biden's foreign policy experience and ability to connect with working-class voters were valuable assets. The Obama-Biden ticket won a decisive victory, ushering in a new era of hope and change. As vice president, Biden played a key role in the administration. He was a trusted advisor, offering his experience on a wide range of issues. Biden was instrumental in the passage of the Affordable Care Act. His time as vice president solidified his reputation as a dedicated public servant. He was a vocal advocate for the middle class and economic opportunity. In 2015, Biden faced the tragedy of his son Beau's death. Despite his grief, Biden continued to serve, demonstrating unwavering commitment. His resilience in adversity continued to inspire many. Following the tumultuous presidency of Donald Trump, Joe Biden campaigned on a message of unity and healing. He pledged to restore America's standing in the world and to address the challenges facing everyday Americans. In 2020, Biden won the presidency, defeating incumbent Donald Trump in a closely contested election. Biden's presidency was marked by a return to normalcy and a focus on addressing the COVID-19 pandemic, which had gripped the nation. He implemented policies aimed at controlling the virus, distributing vaccines, and providing economic relief to struggling families and businesses. In addition to his domestic agenda, Biden prioritized re-engaging with America's allies and restoring its global leadership role. He rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement and worked to strengthen relationships with NATO partners. His foreign policy approach emphasized diplomacy and multilateralism. The Biden administration faced numerous challenges, including the ongoing pandemic, economic uncertainty, and the rise of political polarization. However, Biden remained committed to his vision of a more united and prosperous America. Section 4. Voter registration, a cornerstone policy. A key aspect of Biden's presidency was his commitment to expanding voting rights and making it easier for all eligible Americans to participate in the democratic process. He believed that a strong democracy required the full participation of its citizens. In 2021, Biden signed an executive order aimed at promoting voter registration. This order directed federal agencies to expand access to voter registration opportunities, particularly for underserved communities. The order sought to remove barriers to registration and ensure that all citizens had an equal opportunity to exercise their right to vote. Biden's voter registration initiative was met with both praise and criticism. Supporters lauded the effort as a necessary step to protect voting rights and strengthen democracy. Critics, however, argued that the order was an overreach of executive power and could lead to voter fraud, although these claims were widely disputed. Despite the controversy, Biden's voter registration order reflected his deep-seated belief in the importance of voting rights and his commitment to ensuring that all voices were heard in the political process. He viewed voting as a fundamental right and a cornerstone of American democracy. Section 5. Legacy and the road ahead. Joe Biden's presidency came to an end in January 2025 when he handed over power to his successor. His term in office was marked by both significant achievements and ongoing challenges. Biden's legacy will be debated for years to come. Supporters point to his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, his efforts to restore America's global standing, and his commitment to expanding voting rights as evidence of his successful presidency. They argue that he provided steady leadership during a turbulent time and laid the groundwork for a more just and equitable society. Critics, however, argue that Biden's policies were ineffective and that he failed to address key challenges facing the nation. They point to the chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan and the persistence of economic inequality as evidence of his shortcomings. Regardless of one's political persuasion, Joe Biden's journey from Scranton to the White House is a testament to his resilience, his commitment to public service, and his belief in the American dream. His presidency will be remembered as a consequential chapter in American history,